Since Tesla is always in the news and we have several studies that are due, it's time for the 360-degree round, which will focus entirely on electric vehicles. Tesla needs to persuade the public that they are a technological firm rather than just an automaker. And when they release the next iteration of fully autonomous driving on October 10th, they will need to make some very shocking announcements in order to accomplish that. I believe they can succeed. Let's see. The main obstacle is that Waymo already has regulatory approvals in Phoenix, Los Angeles, and San Francisco. Fully autonomous vehicles are already on the road. The authorities have given their approval. Tesla must overcome that obstacle. Let's see. They might declare that they have regulatory approval in China, the largest auto market in the world, and that they are beginning there. They must produce, even though that could hurt the stock. And I'm crossing my fingers. Let's see. Rivian and Lucid are struggling as Tesla continues to lead with its innovative technologies and skyrocketing stock values. We'll explore the difficulties these businesses encounter, the survival tactics they're using, and how Tesla continues to play a significant role in the rapidly changing EV market in this episode. We'll go into great detail on Rivian's financial difficulties in spite of their optimistic plans and Lucid's sharp reduction in production projections. We'll also look at how Tesla's research into humanoid robots and autonomy developments could increase their market dominance. As we analyze these advancements and speculate about their implications for the future of electric vehicles, fasten your seatbelt. This episode has something to offer everyone, whether they are tech enthusiasts, investors, or simply interested in the workings of this competitive sector. To ensure that you never miss any of our in-depth updates and analysis here at Tesla Stock News, make sure you have notifications enabled and are subscribed. Let's get started. To start with, Tesla is dominating the EV market. They are taking the lead and demonstrating the process to everyone. On the other hand, we have Lucid Motors. Every 3 months, they lose about $1 billion. That's a significant amount of money wasted. Over there, they're rushing to keep the lights on. It doesn't appear to be looking good for Rivian either. They are essentially in a precarious situation and are depending on Volkswagen to provide them with a cool billion. Rivian still has a chance to stay in spite of the difficult times. Some well-known people are supporting them. Let's face it, though, constantly requesting an allowance is akin to being the younger brother. Even if Volkswagen has joined the ranks of Rivian's supporters, Rivian is still not in a strong position. It appears as though they are no longer in control, which means they may need to make some difficult decisions with a cash position that isn't looking great and having to contend with a giant like Tesla. It's a steep slope to climb, huh? Time will tell how this underdog story plays out, but they are under a lot of pressure to produce. In sharp contrast to Tesla's present dominance in the EV market, Rivian and Lucid are in the trenches, overcoming formidable obstacles. Let's dissect their problems and examine how these advancements could help Tesla. Despite strong support from Saudi investors, Lucid Motors is currently in a difficult situation. With barely 2,400 automobiles produced in the second quarter, they are losing almost $2.5 billion a year, and the numbers simply do not add up to profitability. Lucid must drastically increase its manufacturing rates in order to reverse the situation. However, scaling up is a process that takes time to complete. It requires resources, time, and reliable operational procedures, all of which they are obviously having trouble with. Lucid's credibility was also severely damaged when they were forced to substantially cut their vehicle delivery forecast. They have now lowered their initial ambitious target of 90,000 automobiles by 2024 to only 9,000. This drastic change casts doubt on their stability and long-term viability, raises concerns about their ability to accomplish goals, and may further erode investor trust. Turning to Rivian, they are facing their own set of difficulties, primarily related to their high production costs. Their finances are strained since the cost of producing each Rivian vehicle is far more than anticipated. The recent ratification of a multi-billion-dollar contract with Volkswagen, however, offers a bright spot as it may provide much-needed funding and experience to their operations. Rivian may be able to save expenses and streamline their production. Being in the shadow of Tesla, a market leader, is making Rivian's ascent in the electric vehicle market extremely difficult. After over 10 years of development and expansion, Tesla has raised the bar for the sector. Rivian, which is still in its infancy, has a long way to go before it can match Tesla's operational scale. Reaching this scale requires more than just producing more cars. It also requires doing so economically and efficiently, two challenges Rivian is now facing. Furthermore, Rivian needs to not just catch up to, but also develop alongside a monster that keeps moving the goalposts because Tesla isn't sitting on its laurels and is advancing with new production methods. The focus should now shift to Tesla. Although their dominance in the electric vehicle market is widely known, their forward-thinking initiatives are currently grabbing everyone's attention. Tesla is actively pursuing autonomy and is even venturing into the creation of humanoid robots in addition to electric vehicles. This is a potential revolution in the way we use technology on a daily basis, not just an extension of their product range. Discussions concerning Rivian and Lucid's future, including conjectures of possible acquisitions, are sparked by the difficulties they are currently facing. They may become desirable targets for acquisition if they are unable to stabilize and scale their business, not necessarily by Tesla, but rather by other firms looking to rapidly increase their presence in the EV industry. These difficulties among the entrants may present chances for Tesla. Tesla is evolving into a tech powerhouse, not just an automaker, thanks to its developments in autonomous technology and research into humanoid robotics. As Rivian and Lucid work through their difficult times, Tesla's persistent efforts to innovate could close the gap even more and strengthen their position as the market leader. From idea to manufacturing, Tesla's Cybertruck is a story of creativity and perseverance. Since the Cybertruck isn't just another model from Tesla's current lineup, its gradual ramp-up was expected. With innovations like steer-by-wire and a higher voltage system, this truck is a beast unto itself. These are not only little improvements, rather, they are fundamental adjustments that completely alter the way the car functions, requiring a methodical and careful approach to manufacturing. Viral videos that highlight the Cybertruck's distinctive characteristics and strong performance have been going viral online, which has increased the buzz. You can be sure that the car isn't just drawing attention on the road, but is also generating waves in popular culture when well-known people like Donald Trump and Tucker Carlson express their form of appreciation. This type of endorsement increases the enthusiasm and expands the audience, reaching a wider audience that is interested in innovation rather than simply tech or auto aficionados. A workforce at Tesla is currently producing 6 million cars annually. As a result, the Tesla fleet is actually growing significantly. I mean, by the end of this year, there will be more than 7 million vehicles. So, all we had, and our Fremont factory is the largest auto manufacturing in North America at the moment. Thus, and we shattered the previous production record from the NUMI era. In fact, it's quite crazy. In the San Francisco Bay Area, we have a massive auto plant. It's not exactly the most affordable location for an automobile factory. You know, it's like that in the Swiss Alps or whatever. However, we were still able to produce high-quality automobiles, which is a credit to our fantastic staff in Fremont. Congratulations to the Fremont crew, then. Moving on to the larger picture, Tesla's appeal is still soaring, as evidenced by the demand for its products worldwide, such as the Cybertruck, which has come to represent innovation and status for both tech titans and celebrities. This broad demand demonstrates Tesla's strong market penetration and impact, but popularity comes with a lot of scrutiny. Now that they are being scrutinized, Tesla must demonstrate that their inventions can adhere to strict safety and legal requirements. Every new feature and technology must go through the regulatory approval process, which can be just as difficult as the technological development itself, especially if they are as radical as those in the Cybertruck. If you would like any changes or enhancements, please let me know.